Hey everybody, this is just a sound check. Let's make sure that everything is working perfectly before we start. If you can hear me clearly guys, please let me know in the chat and we'll start with a few minutes. Great guys, thank you for confirming. Few minutes and we'll start the session. Please guys, if you can like, so YouTube will basically spread this. We'll start in a few minutes, okay? Let's just everybody join and we'll get started. Thank you very much. So guys, welcome back to a new weekly live session. Again, thank you for those who are confirming the voice and the sound. As usual guys, if there is any problem with the connection, as most of you know, those of you are following us, we'll upload this again to YouTube with the HD version, okay? Those of you are joining right now, guys, as usual, we'll start with the list that you can see to the right side of the screen. And after that, I'll read the chat, answer a few questions, and even if you have any question, guys, try to hold for the end of the session, because after that, I'll read some chat and we end the session as usual, okay? Those of you are new to Weekly Waves, guys, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update, all right? Now, let's jump to the charts and start with gold as usual. For gold, most of you know that we're biased to the downside, right? Last week was crazy, by the way. There was a lot of volatility and not all the trades were going as expected. we took some break-even trades and we took some losses as well. Personally, I took a loss last week, okay? Especially with pound dollar. I touched base into this one in a few minutes. Again, not all the trades will go as expected, and not every trading week will be a profitable week, isn't it? And this basically what we usually explain you at We Trade Waves. It's not every week is a profitable week. But the point is, if you can be consistent to make money on every single month, that's the goal, isn't it? So most of you know the trades of the month is going as expected, pound CAD. I'll explain about this one also shortly. But again, those of you are joining us, please, if you can confirm the sound, it will be better, okay? There will be a bit of delay between you hear me and between basically I can read your chat. Just last confirmation that you can hear me clearly without any distortion, so we can start the session, please. At the same time, guys, please hit the like button so YouTube will spread this stream to more traders. All right? Again, I'm just waiting for a few seconds before I start, just to have a confirmation about the sound. And after that, we will just cover the charts, the structures and details. And right, thank you very much, guys. The structures and details, and I want all of you guys to keep watching till the end, because I'll try my best also to explain you more this week as usual, okay? Those of you who watch till the end, you know, guys, what I'm talking about, because usually during the stream I explain about structures, about some tips that will really help you. Let's start with gold. For this one, most of you know that we're biased to the downside. We've got this drop, corrective structure, drop, pullback, and then another fall. And those of you basically don't know the difference, guys, between YouTube and between basically what we give during our Sunday live session and between our Wednesday and daily sessions as well. We said here on Sunday, if market will break 1950 and pull back, another drop will be coming. So we've got this drop. On YouTube, we said market will fall and potentially will get another push up. Any proof for that? Sure, let me show you this one quickly. This was basically last week's forecast, yeah? A corrective structure to the upside and then another push up, or a fall and then another up wave. And market here gave us this fall, gave us this drop. The levels were given to WTW members during our Sunday and Wednesday sessions. Those of you who don't know about our membership, guys, you can visit our website for more details. Now, for this one, after this drop, we've got this up wave. That's normal. That's basically textbook pattern, but after this here, the structure started to be a bit messy. What I mean by that? Alan, messy doesn't mean like I have to stop trading gold or I can go for the next trade. No, you can go for the next trade, but you have to be more careful. What I mean by that? If you usually take 1% risk, take half this time if you want to trade this, okay? Because this structure is not 100% clear. This structure is in the making, all right, guys? Now, what I'm expecting next for gold, that's the most important, I would say, part of this. The next for gold is a corrective structure downwards. This is what I can see. If this corrective structure turns out to be an impulsive wave, we are going to break this low. For now, all I can see up till now is a corrective structure downwards, and if this will be a complete wave, another push up will be coming. Make sense? For now, this all I can see for gold. I'll wait for market to give me more waves before, guys, will update you. Now, the point is, you guys see me on every Saturday, but WTW members, they can basically get updates on daily sessions. They can get updates on Wednesday from T and during our Sunday live sessions for the levels. In terms of the bias, I can see corrective structure, one push up here coming for gold. All right? I really hope, guys, some of you took the sell, by the way, and made money trading this down wave. And if you took this buy, you can start to manage your trades. Yes, oil. For this one, last week I was 50-50, as also most of you remember. But we've got this drop here, corrective structure, drop. After this drop, market went up, pulled back, another up wave. What's next for this? I'm expecting market to go down. So for yes oil, I'm biased to the downside, either as a corrective wave or as an impulsive move, because this can simply turns out to be an impulsive move to break this low once more. For now, any sell setup we got, we'll go for it. And guys, make sure once I say sell setup, do not jump in, because it's very important to wait for your setups before you get in the trade. That's what we do. All right. Dorian, for this one, also we said market will correct for another push up. I'll explain this one, guys, step by step for you, wave by wave, just to know what we mean by one push up, or what we mean by when we see market pushing up to break this top, if we are going to sell or not, and how usually market behaves. That's very important. All of you know that last week we were having BOJ on Friday, and our bias was toward the upside for yen, right? For yen alternatives. Let's say dollar yen up, pound yen up, and we were expecting yen to fall. Most of WTW members, they remember that, and they remember basically how we have covered the news during our Sunday session. We said about CPI, we said about FOMC, about BOJ, and about ECB as well. I'll explain this step by step, wave by wave. On Saturday, market basically was here, and we said if market will push to the upside, we're expecting this structure to push dollar yen to the upside. If market will push to the upside, we'll look for our sell setups if this will be before BOJ, right? Well, market pushed up. If you took this buy, you must have made money. Now, the best case scenario for this one, it was if market will push to the downside to break this low before BOJ, and this will be a perfect buy setup. But taking a buy from here is not a bad idea. We have our setups, WTW members and Slack members, they know basically how to get in exactly from here to the upside based on our strategies. All right, guys? So the up move was clear to us to the upside, either from here or the best case scenario under this low. Why under this low, Alan? Because we're having a lot of liquidity under this low. Make sense? Under this one, we're having a lot of liquidity. Now, we've got this push up. This was perfect. We broke this top. What's next? Above this top, market started to pull back. So if you get a sell, this must have been a small profit or a break-even trade. Make sense, guys? Those of you who are biased to the upside, you can make money trading this up wave. Nothing wrong with that. If you missed this on to the upside, market started to correct before BOJ. That's very important, because that's exactly what we said to our members on Wednesday. If market will correct before BOJ, BOJ will push it to the upside. And we're saying, guys, and we're explaining for WTW members about BOJ since last Sunday, that we're expecting yen to fall and yen alternatives to go up. All right? If we have any of WTW members, if you can confirm this one, guys, so other members also can see, and the followers also can see and remember that about BOJ. Now, if you took this buy to the upside, I want all of you to start managing your trades, because after this up wave, we are expecting market to correct for one more push up. That's what I'm expecting next for dollar yen. Now, about the levels, about the targets, the stop loss, will this be one of our trades of the week? All of this will be covered in details by T during our Sunday live session. That will be conducted tomorrow at 1 p.m. UK time. All right, guys? That's for dollar yen. DXY, for this one, we've got it wrong. Make sense? So, and this basically from last Saturday, because during the week, we were having change of structure. And I'll explain this for you step by step and in details. But since I would say Saturday, we're biased to the upside. Last Saturday, based on what market was giving us, I was expecting one push up to be minimum similar to this one. Again, we've got it wrong. This forecast was wrong. But during the week, starting from Monday onwards, market was showing us sign of change of structure. And again, even if this will be basically a bit, I would say too much about explanation, I'll go into details for this one just to show you guys what I mean by change of structure and where we've got the first sign of it. All right? Even, I will not go into too much detail just to be fair for WTW members, but I explain you step by step, wave by wave, what we have seen here before we change the bias. Now, go to 1 hour. Again, before going, I'm not trying to just say that we were right or something. We were wrong here, right? That's first. In terms of the bias to the upside, we were wrong. We've got it wrong for dollar because I was expecting dollar to push up, Make sense? But getting wrong doesn't mean losing your account. That's basically the bias and that's the forecast. How to trade is a total different story. All We Trade Waves members, they know about risk management. And I really hope, guys, all of you start to think about that as well, based on We Trade Waves 4 golden rules. All right? Going to 1 hour here. Once we've got this drop, guys, to the downside, I was expecting market to push up. We've got this up wave, we've got this drop, corrective structure, drop. This is a known structure to us. Once we saw market dropping to the downside, we broke this low. Correctively, this was the first sign for us that market will push down after this up wave. Now, those of you are biased to the upside. If you took this buy, this is not a small move. So you have basically the time to take partial profits or to close the trade for break even, not a loss. Now, those of you guys who are following us on a weekly basis, remember what I explained for you last week. I said, if you are expecting market to push up, go back and you can basically remember this, or you can watch this and remember what I have explained. If market will break the low, if you are expecting market to push up and you start to get a corrective structure, this is basically a trend continuation pattern. We've got it here. Again, even guys for weighted waivers, I know this is not fair for you, but we are doing our best to explain a bit more for our followers because, you know, they deserve this. Especially those guys who are liking and commenting, please give us thumbs up. I can see only 40 likes for now. So give us thumbs up. I can explain you more after that, okay? All of you are watching, just give us guys the thumbs up. I can see 133 people watching at the moment. After that, guys, after you see market correcting to the upside, if you get this break, this is a sign one more drop is coming. Now, during our live sessions and during our Wednesday session, that's basically an update for all We Trade waivers, we said, if market will push down and break 103 and start to correct, another drop will be coming. So that's exactly, guys, what you are missing about change of structure and about the updates. Make sense? If you are not subscribing to WTW membership. Again, step by step. Corrective structure, this was an expanding flat. This was here the first sign to us that market will not push to the upside. We've got an up wave. If any of you took this buy, this must have been a small profit or a break-even trade. We've got this drop. Market broke this level here. Corrective structure, another fall. Another corrective wave, and all of you know we're having the CPI. We have predicted the news exactly as how market was moving. FOMC also, we said, if market will correct before FOMC, this was the corrective structure, we'll get another drop. And this was the fall. So, if I bias to the upside, that doesn't mean you should go and buy blindly. Even if you have done that, you have time to get out for break even here. And even if after market gives us a corrective structure here. And that's what guys basically explain on every Sunday. Before giving you the trades of the week, we will make sure that market usually gives you a chance if you will trade without stop loss to get out for break even. Make sense, guys? Come back to 4 hours to not explain more about the structure here because, again, this will not be fair for We Trade waivers. Okay, guys? Now, what's next, Alan? We've got this drop. What's next? I'm expecting market to give me a big corrective structure for another fall. One more fall is coming for dollar, guys. Okay? If you want to trade this pullback or this corrective structure to the upside, you go for it. Nothing wrong with that. Next week, also we'll have some news as well. We'll explain this in details again during our Sunday live session by T. But in terms of structure, in terms of bias, I'm expecting market to correct upwards next week. After this corrective structure, one more fall will be coming. If this will be a complete structure to the upside. All right, guys? Euro dollar for this one, because I was expecting DXY to move in the same direction, like here to the upside, I was expecting euro dollar to give me one more fall like this. But all of this was before ECB. We said about ECB that market will push up for euro. Euro will be pushing up after ECB. This was our forecast for the news, for We Trade waivers. All right? We didn't get this drop here, and market kept pushing to the upside. Pull back, up again. What's next here? a corrective structure to the downside is expected. After this corrective structure, one push up will be coming here. Make sense, guys? This for your dollar. Again, in regards to the levels, if this will be one of our trades of the week or not, all of this will be explained in details by T during our Sunday live session. Those of you who don't know about our membership, this basically weighted waves, guys, membership. WTW membership is all you need to become independent, successful trader. Because even if market will move against you, we'll teach you about risk management, money management, access to weighted waves masterclass course, and all the features that you can see here. Okay? Now, this is, guys, for your dollar. Let's go now to pound dollar. Pound dollar was one of our trades of the week as well. And for this one, I took a loss personally. The first trade was from here to the downside. If you remember, 1.26 levels. Market touched 1.26 here. We've got a drop. We're in the sell. We took partial profits and market moved back up. With this up wave, this trade or the second part of the trade was at break even. We've got this up wave and we took another sell from here to the downside. After we took the sell, this stop loss was above this top. I'm explaining, guys, this step by step for you just to know, to learn something new first of all, and second of all to explain you, like, we always take losses. This was 1% loss. Okay? Now, if any one of you took a sell here without putting stop loss, and if you are over risking, over trading, this will be a big move for you. And you will be in deep drawdown if you are holding this trade to the upside. Again, this was one of our trades of the week, and we set to weighted waivers. You have to put stop loss above this top. Why is that? Because above this top, we're expecting market to continue to the upside if market will break this top. Market broke this top here. Now I'll go to the 1 hour just to explain you what most of traders will do. And especially those who trade stop hunt and those who trade basically liquidity. The difference, guys, between an advanced trader and between basically a beginner, if you want to trade, guys, stop loss or like stop hunt, okay, the stop loss here, the liquidity above this top, you have to understand the fractal nature of the market and wave analysis, because not every top is basically you have liquidity to take a sell. It's not the case. Sometimes market will break the top, give you a small pullback, and then push back up. How to know that? Learn how to trade correctly. John Weighted Waves will teach you this in details, step by step. When to expect market to break the top and reverse, and when to expect market to break the top, pull back, and then up again. And that's exactly why we set our members, guys. If you will take this sell, make sure to put stop loss above this top, and this has to be 1%. What happened after that? Market gave us a pullback. A lot of traders, guys, I would say a big group of traders who trade stop hunt, they will get in this sell and market will push back up on them. Again, they will be out here above this top. This if they are using stop loss. If you are trading this one without stop loss, you will be now in a huge drawdown. This basically 200 pips against you. For now, we took out the trade here, 1% loss. That's it. We took partial profits with this drop here, up again, and this was basically 1% loss. And that's it. Make sense, guys? Back to the 4 hours and to what's next. For this one, guys, I'm expecting market to give me a corrective structure, one more push up. About the levels, because the levels here are very important, we'll explain you in details during our Sunday live session. Okay? And guys, for this one, the next wave will be big and it will be huge. I don't want you to miss it. I love to trade pound dollar and I trade personally pound dollar a lot. For this one, the next wave, it will be big. Okay? So for now, corrective structure, one push up is coming for pound dollar as of today. If there will be any change of structure, we'll update you later on. Make sense? Aussie dollar, for this one also, this was one of our trades of the week that market didn't give us basically the drop. We're expecting market to drop. But just to explain you guys how we cover usually the Sunday sessions and the trades of the week, we gave pound dollar and Aussie dollar. And we said to our members, guys, take one of these. This for the majors. One of these. Because if you will take the both, you'll be over-risking. Because over-risking, guys, is not about position size. It's not only about position size. It's about basically how to manage your trades, which assets to trade. Because if you are taking pound dollar to the downside and Aussie dollar to the downside, and dollar gets stronger, this also called over-risking. Make sense, guys? So, Aussie dollar, after this upwave, I'm expecting market to pull back because this upwave has to give us a corrective structure. This move to the upside has to correct. Okay? If you get a sell setup, you can go for the sell setup, and this will be a corrective structure downwards. In all the cases, no buy setups from me from these levels. Any sell setup I get, I'll go for it. New Zealand dollar for this one, market went up, gave us a corrective structure. This was clear, want to push up. Instead of market giving us a pullback or a drop to the downside, market gave us a small corrective structure, another push up. Small corrective structure, want to push up again. Another pullback here, want to push up. What's next? Another push up will be coming. And after that, we'll get a corrective structure here. And this corrective structure will be minimum similar to this one. Minimum. All right? After that, one push up will be coming. After this upwave, guys, we'll update you because after this upwave, market can give us a bigger corrective structure. Pound yen. This was crazy, isn't it? And also we said BOJ will push it to the upside in a sharp and fast way. Weighted waivers, you must remember that. And guys, I was explaining last week during our Saturday stream why you should not trade without stop loss. And I have showed you basically the pound Oz example, yen examples, and a lot of other examples as well, why you should not trade without stop loss. Trading without stop loss, guys, is basically, I would say, the major mistake traders do. Because imagine for any reason, you took a sell here to the downside without using stop loss. If you sell from here and put whatever 1%, 0.5% risk at the exit level, you can go for it, nothing wrong with that. But trading without stop loss, look at this. This was 765 pips. Imagine taking a trade here without using a stop loss. And remember, if you think that this is the top, look at this. Market was trending to the upside, right? And if you think that this is a top and market will fall from here, look where the market is at the moment. Personally, I was expecting market to give me a big corrective structure like this one, and then push back up. We've got this upwave without any corrective structure. But the bias, what towards the upside? Anyway, after a corrective structure, we've got this upwave at the start of the week, small corrective structure here, up again. Pull back up, small corrective structure up again. And this was pound strength, which what we're not expecting, and also yen weakness. And this was a crazy move to the upside. If you took this buy, perfect. If you took any sell from here, this must have been a small loss or a break even. Because with this drop, you can get out for break even. Okay? If you took any sell from the top. If not, the worst case scenario, it should be small loss only. And never ever, guys, forget weighted waves 4 golden rules. Alright? And at the same time, the 4 outcomes that you should get. After you get in the trade, you should only get 4 outcomes. Do not forget that, guys. Alright? Small loss, break even, small profits, or big profits. Big loss situation shouldn't be one of your outcomes. And this problem about the big loss situation, guys, is related to psychology more than knowledge. All right? That's why we focus a lot during our Q&A sessions about psychology. Okay, guys? Not only that, also we set to weighted waivers about BOJ as well. And we send the update on their dashboards. By the way, this is the dashboard that you will get access to if you join Weighted Wave membership. And you will get access to Masterclass course, daily live sessions, weekly live sessions, trade, all of these, okay? Now, in terms of the updates, this was posted on June 15th, before BOJ decisions. and this is what we set to our members. Okay, we're expecting anyway BOJ to push yen alternatives to the upside and to push yen to the downside. Okay, guys, so that's what you are missing if you are not subscribing to WTW membership. All right, it's not only about trades of the week, or it's not only about basically one pair or about news. It's about the whole solution. It's one solution for serious traders. Anyway, what after this upwave? If you took a buy here, make sure to take 70% off minimum, because I'm expecting next week market to give us the pullback, because next week will be the taking profits week. After this upwave, the big traders will start to take profits. And again, this corrective structure will be here again. So minimum corrective structure will be something similar to this one. Best case scenario will be something similar to this one. So expect market to start falling, give you a corrective structure, another drop, and then we'll update you. Because if this will be a corrective structure, guys, I'm not expecting a reversal yet. One more push up will be coming here. Okay? Dorcat, for this one, I was expecting market to give me a push up like this, and after this upwave, we'll see what market will give us. But dollar was falling. We've got a drop, small corrective structure, another fall. Another corrective structure here, and then another fall. What's next? A corrective structure here will be coming. A slightly bigger than this one. A corrective structure slightly bigger than this one will be coming here. So if you want to trade this one, you go for it. If not, and you are still biased to the downside, wait for market to give you a complete corrective structure and then another fall. And you guys, to the levels, we'll share this with you during our Sunday live session. Silver for this one, also this was, guys, spot on. Weighted waivers, you should remember that. We said market will correct also with the levels, and after that, another push up. A lot of weighted waivers, guys, took the buy to the upside, and they are still holding. Also, we have target here. We'll share the target during Sunday session. After this upwave, we'll update you. So this was a buy. After this drop, if you took this sell, this was also a good sell. And after this drop, this was a buy for us. After this upwave, we'll update you. This move, I'm expecting it to continue to the upside. Okay? Bitcoin, for this one, we said even if market will break this low, another push up will be coming. Now, for this one, bigger picture, guys, I think most of you know it, right? I have explained this more than once here on YouTube. Even, I go to the daily now. This is the daily chart just to explain you what I can see. This is a massive structure now. That's first. Second, this is a corrective structure. So in all the cases, regardless what the market will do, the next wave is towards the upside. If you are in the buy, you have to manage your trades, because one variation here shows us one more drop. If this will be coming, we will be looking for our buy setups again. Make sense, guys? The bias is towards the upside. Medium term, long term, the bias is towards the upside. Short term, we might get one more fall. This drop, I will ignore it. Any buy setup we get, we'll go for it. If market will keep pushing to the upside, those of you are buying, just keep moving your stops. If market will fall again, which is again one of the variations because of this structure here, and another structure it might be also in the making, but if we get this drop, another push up will be coming here. Make sense? For Bitcoin, I am biased to the upside in all the cases. Biased to the upside in all the cases doesn't mean over risking. Even, guys, investment point of view, you have to invest wisely. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Never ever do that. Because who knows? This can go to zero, right? Even if this 1% chance. This can go to zero tomorrow. Why to put all your money in one basket? Never ever do that. You have to risk wisely and you have to invest wisely as well. US30, after this corrective structure, we've got this upwave. What's next? Corrective structure, one push up will be coming. This is short-term view. Bigger picture will be explained during our Sunday live session. If I go to the 4 hours, it's the same. After this pullback here, I'm expecting market to give me one more push up. Okay? For US30, corrective structure, one more push up. Guys, I'll read your questions quickly before I end the session. And those of you who are still not sure if you want to join us, guys, or not, just try with Wave membership for 1 month. You will see the value. Okay? So, thank you guys for confirming about BOJ, Royden, Tihad, Dollar Yen on the nail. Exactly. That's the point. Fast move higher, pull back. Yes, we've got basically the move. Thank you, Dave. Luigi, thank you very much. Danny, guys, you are getting free updates on Saturday, and thank you, Danny. Guys, again, please hit the thumbs up. I can see only 72 likes. This is not fair, I think, right? Idrisi, I still think pound yen is going up maybe 187. Well, for pound yen, I was expecting a reaction, guys. Those of you who were following us, I was expecting a reaction for pound yen from 176. Okay, but market just give us a small pullback up again. After this up wave, a corrective structure is expected, like I was explaining. Okay, now in terms of what market can do, market can keep pushing to the upside 1,000 pips. That's why, guys, we use stop loss, right? And that's why we have to risk small and have risk management in place. All right. Right. This is basically for pound yen. Mary, GJ was amazing for sure. Great. Yes, it was. It was indeed. Isabis, hi Alan, can you show your MyFX book live right now in live session? Isabis, again, I'll just cover this for 1 second, guys, before I go to the next question. It's not about me making money. I'm making money from trading. We have showed you this more than once. It's about our members making money. Go to Trustpilot and read about us. Go to our website, see the testimonials. You can see the videos people are posting. Basically, our team is posting on social media, Instagram, and see basically how many of our members are passing after our challenges. Even if I'm making money, that doesn't guarantee that you will be making money. Make sense? So if you are doubting that I'm making money, you can go to YouTube, to this one, just to show you this quickly. Here. And I explain the reason why I will not show you this. You can go to this video here. If you go to the videos, you can go to this one. And you watch it. Go to the gold forecast. You see basically how I'm making consistent money. Okay? And in the back days, previously in the back days also, we showed you my FX book once. Now, the reason why I'm not showing this on a weekly basis is to not demotivate you guys. Because if I'm making 20K per month profits and you are trading $100 account or $500 account, this will be demotivation. Okay? I'm not here to prove that I'm making money. I'm here to help you. Make sense? I hope that basically clear for you, Idris. How do we know you are only selling courses or trading actually? Isabis, I think I just answered you, yeah? And again, you don't have to join us. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. I get a lot of questions like this. It's totally fine. Jay, thank you. No problem. Royden, yes. If you took the buys, perfect. You just manage your trades. Okay? Thank you, Peter. Hi, Omar. Right, guys. With that note, I want all of you guys to trade with care. And next week, like I said, it will be also a very interesting week. You can trade all the moves, but all you have to do is to risk small. And I'm expecting a pullback week next week for most of the pairs. More details about, guys, the levels, the trades of the week. By the way, I really hope, guys, all of you weighted waivers, you took, guys, pound CAD, yeah? because pound CAD trade of the month was perfect to the upside. This was basically pound CAD, guys. Just those who don't know, we said market will give you 400 pips to the upside. At the moment, 355, it's perfect. We still have one push up. If market give it to us, amazing. If not, we already made money. And this was just in, I would say, the first 2 weeks of the month, right? So pound CAD trade of the month is moving exactly as expected. With that note, guys, you trade with care, and see all of you